here we are at the point where I'm putting the armature back into the assembly after I've obviously cleaned everything out. When I pull the armature out of the assembly, there's these two springs here for the brushes, but there's also this nylon bushing in here that does come out. Usually it comes out with the armature, but the gear on the armature itself is small enough where it actually fits through the hole there. And to really clean this thing out properly, you've got to pull that out, and you can see all the way down inside there, and you can see that I've cleaned it out really well. And then we just put this nylon bushing back inside there, and then we got to get these springs back in place. This is really the biggest pain in the butt about the whole project, because we got to set these springs in there and set the brushes in there rather, and be able to get the armature back down inside. And you know, it's one of those times where you think, man, I wish I had smaller fingers. So just bear with me here. It's easier than it looks, but it's harder than it looks at the same time. Maybe I need needles. And compress the spring and get this in there just right. Yeah, this one is actually harder than the other one. The other one's kind of out in the open, as you can see. Okay, so I've got this one in here. Now I'm going to do the other side. That spring is right here. So set the spring in there, and I'm going to try to hold this in place with a tiny screwdriver. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, see, it's a pain in the butt. It's kind of falling apart. First time I ever did this, it was totally a one-man project, and it's kind of bummed out because it shot apart on me. So, alright, I'm holding that one in there. Put that in there, and this is a part where really you need another person to actually just set the armature back down inside the assembly. So, alright, got the brushes in there, and she's just going to drop it down inside. Make sure it goes all the way down into the bushing at the base of the assembly, and there you go. We got this together. So you got the brushes in there, and they're on the contacts really nice, and you can see how it's the worm gears inside here. So the next part is one thing you have to be really careful about, because you have to put the outer casing on here, and this is the part that's got the magnets inside. And if you're not careful to hold the armature down inside here, and I'm just sticking my screwdriver in there against the worm gear, it'll pull it right out, and then you have to go through the same process again. So once you get it held in position, and fight with the magnet just a little bit, it'll actually help you suck it down. And then it just comes down nice and snug like this. So pull the screwdriver out, and you can see that it's all nice and snug. So the next part of this, so it doesn't fall apart, take these 4 screws here, like so. And you get your Torx driver handy, and then you can snug those up tight. And then we'll take another break, and we'll show you the next part of this.